you're probably thinking, why in the hell did he show us that? Because safety was observed. I just got, and I'm too damn big to be in this trunk, but I actually squeezed my big ass down in there, and I don't know if you'll be able to see any of that or not. Oh, that one too big to bend over the sucker. Anyway, I ground all that down underneath there, and kind of dressed it up. I did find one more pinhole somewhere right in here. I'm gonna have to fill that real quick, which is good. Same thing on this side, ground it down real good as I could for underneath. When you're bending down in here to look, there's a lip there. You're never gonna see that up in there, which is perfect. If somebody crawls in your trunk at a car show to look up in there, pull them out and whoop their ass. But other than that, yeah, that's a hidden repair. But the reason I'm dressing that all up, getting it as smooth as possible, because I'm going to prep those welds just like I told you I prep it. And this is a lot for the owner of this car. I'm documenting a lot of this stuff so he knows what was done. And if he ever goes to sell the car, he can show videos, whatever, it was done right. But anyway, so I got me some epoxy. Got me a little, I think that was like Tylenol or something, a little cup. And last time I just poured 1-to-1, tried to kind of guesstimate. Well, this time it's got your 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons, 3 teaspoons, blah blah blah. So I just went 1-to-1 to 2 teaspoons. What I'm going to do is get me one of those little brushes and brush up in there with that epoxy. And you know, before I was talking about spraying something up in there or whatever. Well, there's nothing better than that epoxy. And Double R pointed that out to me. Places you can't get, yeah, use that internal frame coating stuff, but I can get to that. So I'm gonna take me a little brush. Got some here. Yeah, these little acid brush. Take me one of these little guys. And oh yeah, I've got lots of stacks and stacks of grinding wheels and cut off and all this stuff. I've been gathering these over the years, actually. You can go to pawn shops and stuff. I actually went to a pawn shop that had 5-gallon buckets full of these, and the guy would sell them to me for like $1/4 a piece or something. Fantastic price. Anyway, so yeah, and then I'll just get up under here and just hand paint that. Kind of like I did here, same deal. Now all this will be resanded and fixed and done and primered and beautiful, but underneath there, and this puts it on pretty thick, so it'll be pretty nice. But yeah, I got that inducing over there. Let that induce for about 30 minutes. But anyway, I thought I'd get in there and grind that out, which I probably should have just left the little beads like they were, and but I didn't. I went ahead and got in there and ground them down anyway. Which is probably overkill, but that epoxy will probably stick to it better now than it would have just a little smooth bead. So, but anyway, yeah, no corners cut here. So, Daryl, just so you know, above and beyond, buddy. So, all right, I'll bring you back when I get some more progress. See you. All right, you can see it's coated all the way down. Worked out nice. Same with this one. All the way back. All the way up. So what am I gonna do next? Probably go ahead and weld this in. I still haven't done that. You see little holes here, I need to weld that in. I'll go ahead and do that while I got the welder running here. I'm not sure what else. I may work on the trunk lid today now that I got all my gaps set up right and everything. May go ahead and body work all these dents out and everything. So that's it for now. See you guys. So I enjoy splitting panels so much. I've got this deck filler panel in, and the gap is just a little bit too wide once I clamped it on that side. More than likely because this fender didn't go as tight as it needed to. I tried to pull it in with vice grips and everything, and it didn't want to do it. It just wanted to bend it. So I'm gonna split this panel, the deck filler. Let's just split it down through here. Move it out, I don't know, probably 1/16 of an inch or so. And that's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, thought I'd tell you guys where I'm at with it. It's just non-stop with this ill-fitting panels. So, alright, see you guys. Alright guys, so I got it split here. And I'll go ahead and fill that in. The good thing is, while it's off, I'll be able to go ahead and touch it up and underneath real easy and cover the weld and the whole deal. But so I just finished cutting this, and literally I was in the middle of cutting it, and I finished cutting it, and I look up, and there's a guy literally standing right there next to the lift with a pit bull, and he's holding it, and it's standing on its back feet, and he's holding it around the neck, and he's like, "Do you have a leash that I can borrow?" And I'm like, "What the hell are you doing in my shop? Where did you come?" I mean, I didn't say that because it's an old man, and I was like, this guy, if he wanted to kill me, he could have, because he snuck right up on me. Him and his dog. But I guess his dog, he lives way back off in the neighborhood. He said somewhere way over there. Way back over there. I guess his dog made it out of the yard and got all the way over to here. Come into the back, come into my shop here. Well, so I go get him a leash. He's real thankful, and he takes the dog home. And he's pretty interested in the car here. He says he has a '94 Camaro. I'm like, okay, well that's cool. I mean, I'm trying to be nice, but you know, I mean, I wasn't expecting company. And so he goes, "Well, I'll bring your leash back." I'm like, all right, no big deal, whatever. So he comes pulling back up in the '94 Camaro, and it's just a stock Z28. I'm guessing probably a 350, maybe 305. I'm not sure what they have in them. I like those cars. I mean, they're all right. So he gets out and proceeds to talk to me for the next probably 30 minutes about how he's going to put a roll cage in it and take it to the Bonneville Salt Flats and see what it'll do. Okay, I mean, I'm trying to be nice, but when you, I'm the kind of guy that in the first 3 minutes of talking to you, I can tell if you're full of shit or not. And this guy's pretty full of shit. But my thing is why would you take an old stock Camaro, and it's all stock, it was pretty nice car, but why would you put a roll cage in it and take it to the, I mean, it's going to do 140 miles an hour probably, I mean, maybe. And so I didn't get it, but he just wouldn't stop. I mean, he just kept on, and I would just nod my head trying to be nice, thinking, man, dude, really? I got stuff to do. And I mean, I don't know, maybe he's lonely, needed a buddy. I don't know. And I'm that guy that I can't, you know, I'll be nice to you. I mean, I'm not going to be a jerk and say get the hell off my property, but man, I don't get it. But anyway, so yeah, that just happened. So thought I'd share that. I'm like, really? I'm sitting here minding my own business. Little girl's over here on the chair watching TV, and I look up, and there's some strange dude with a pit bull standing in my shop, come in from the back there. So, all right. So that's my strange story for the day. I'm gonna get back on this. I'll see you guys. Oh, there it is. It fits better. Actually, that's a lot better. But you can see I put that fat rod in there, so that was, you know, whatever that was. I don't remember. But just tacked it in just to fit it up and see. Still not completely happy with this area right here, but I bet I can make it work. So anyway, that'll give me, because what I'd done is I went in to try to weld underneath here, and this gap was too wide, and so like I said, I tried to pull it in thinking maybe it would flex over, but this is welded on so good now it wouldn't flex at all. So, but this one's good. This one looks real nice. So I get that all welded in, smoothed down, I'll get this thing welded in. So I thought about splitting this side here, but then I thought the way that comes down right here, that would look, it may look goofy, you know what I mean? It'd come down and then it'd come in, and that would look bad. So plus I could take this panel off a lot easier just to weld it over there. I can get to the back side, the whole deal. So just a whole lot easier. Don't have to get up underneath there. So all right guys, see ya. Hey guys, letting that cool off what I was working on when I'm welding. Jumped around a little bit, let it cool off. Decided to mess with some dents. I got this one out for the most part. So I sanded that down smooth, and I took my Sharpie, went over it, then took my flat block, basically went back over it again, and now you can see right there in the center it's darker. Well, that's my low spot. My magnet hooked up here, and this magnet that I bought, I thought it was going to be real cool. Because you can turn it on and off, so all the little crap that gets to it, you can. Well, I paid quite a bit of money for this. I don't remember what. It's like 30 or 40 bucks, which is ridiculous. But it's not that great, because this, it keeps wanting to fall off like that. It won't hang on like it should. So I got to kind of prop it up over here on one side, and so. My suggestion would be to buy one of the bigger magnets. Somebody asked me about it the other day. There's one I'm using on the car over there. Get one of those, it'd be a lot better. Bolt this, you know, if you get one of these. I'm specifically talking to Double R Russ, because you were talking about buying one of these. And it may come with a nice clamp or something, but the thing I noticed on clamps, there's not always a good place to clamp. You can always knock a spot off and stick you a magnet on there. So I don't know. I mean, 6 on one hand, half dozen the other, I guess. But like on the side of a car is what I'm getting at. Say this is a side panel like that car over there. There's not always a place to clamp to, but there's always a place for a magnet to you know, stick to the side. So anyway, I'm using my little Eagle today, and so ground the coating off that. It just goes in the end there like that. Stick it in the middle of your dent. Push the button, as you saw, and it welds itself to it. I've got the big stud gun, but they're so heavy and awkward. This thing is real nice, light, easy to work with. So I'm also using my stud lever. So basically pop it in, and I just need a little bit. I just need to come up a little bit. So I'm going to try to just enough. Don't want to pull too hard, because you end up with a high spot there. Get your straight edge and check it. It looks like that's probably going to be good. So take your pair of pliers, just twist this back and forth, it pops off, like that. So now I'll check my work. I'll go back over this with Alright. Sharpie back over it. Let that dry for a second. I'll go back over with flat block, see what I got left. I don't know what just fell. Oh, my spoon fell off over there.
What do you guys think? Is really gonna like this?
But
yeah,
fixing dents 101 here. And this literally was so small a dent, I could have just filled it. I should have. The thing is if you can end up making some more work for yourself on little tiny stuff like this. And if I could get to it from underneath, which I can't, and hammer and dolly, I could actually use my spoon and get this and then metal work it out, and it'd be, probably wouldn't even have to worry about filler there. But if you pull up too far, you'll end up having a high spot, which you have to tap back down, which you just end up, you know. So if it's, literally this was less than a 1/16 of an inch, but I was here, so I thought, hello, give her a deal. Alright, so obviously that pull is still too far down, so I'm going to have to run it again. Didn't pull up as far as I thought. And again, I'm trying to not overdo it. And I could grab a hold of it with this and pull up. The problem is when you go to popping up like this, you can pull it up too high. And a lot of times if you got a small little area like that, it'll pull a nipple up, which I don't want either. So, alright, I'm going to pull this again. I'll bring you back in a second. My battery's getting ready to die. Alright guys, I got it about where I want it. I went ahead and put some more guide coat down. I'm going to run one flat block over it again. Trying to get an idea of where we're at. Sorry, that's probably sticking the camera a bunch. Alright, and you can see where I pulled up in the center, a little high. Went ahead and took me a metal file and filed it back down. It's still just a tad low. I mean, if I was going for perfection, I could sit and work that out with the metal file. But I mean, I can't even feel that with my hand right now. But you can see it with the Sharpie marker. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. It's gonna have primer on it. Primer will probably fill that, especially if I do some polyester primer. We'll see that. There you go. And a little deal I had is one of the pin when it pulled out of there. But again, you're going to have a little bit of light coat of filler. That feels real nice. I've got some pretty bad ones over there. These were actually not too bad. But yeah, I just thought I'd bring you along for that real quick. See you guys. Well, it's better. That was a lot of work. That rod was probably a little too big. I ended up having to, I tacked it in and then I ground it all flat, the rod, and then I did my penetration weld because it was wanting to just lump up on the side, and I thought if I grind that down, I'm going to end up having, it's just not going to penetrate good. So basically I just ground it down to the same size as the metal here basically, and then started doing my penetration welds. So ended up doing a lot of welding on that, a lot more than I thought I was going to have to. But there it is. So, all right, guys, that's it for now. I'm not sure what else I'll do today, but might be able to come. I need to get under here. Let me show you what I got under here. see there the welds, and I'm not going to grind those down because they'll never be seen, but I'm going to go ahead and put my epoxy, clean that up real good, and then run me a coat of epoxy over top of it. But yeah, it got good penetration. So anyway, that's it for today, man. I'll talk to you guys later. See ya. The two other dents that were on the other side, the side I was over there, I already fixed. These were pretty bad, and you can, let's see, those are still wipeable if you wanted to, but that's more than I want to wipe. It's like you can metal work them up, so that's what I'm going to do. So this I'd show you before. I'm going to work them up, and I'll give you a quick after. See ya. Alright, that stuff don't like to be put on there thick, but it doesn't really matter, it's just protecting the metal. You can see how it's kind of, I don't know, I put it on pretty thick though, so. But that's just keep from rusting while it's sitting there, so. That's all going to be sanded down and recoated anyway. There's the two dents that were there. Worked those out. Got them real nice, real close. It's nice and smooth. So, alright, that's it for today, guys. Appreciate you. See ya.